Good afternoon. Hope all of you are well. I'm here to ask you for your support in an initiative that came to me while talking to a childhood friend. You have to understand that I grew up in a very low income household and raised in a community that was likewise. The reason I state this is because I have several friends and childhood acquaintances that grew to be, well, less than formal to say the least. However, this program is not just for the poor. I'm sure that we all have experienced the situation of knowing one child or kid in middle school or even high school that was a few levels behind. And according to the Institute of Educational Sciences, two-thirds of the children behind the reading level in just the fourth grade will end up in jail or on welfare. What is literacy, you might ask? Well, the National Assessment of Adult Literacy defines literacy as the ability to read written and printed information, to function in society, to achieve one's goals, and to develop one's knowledge and potential. With that being said, it saddens me to report that 85% of children that come into contact with the juvenile court system are functionally illiterate. If these individuals are unable to straighten up their act, they will be in jail or prison once they reach the age of 18. This is where my program starts. While conversing with my childhood friend, he started detailing me on what's like to be in county lockup. The days are filled with little activity. He stated, just watching TV and waiting for the next meal. I asked simply, with all of this free time, did you read any good books or just do anything productive at all? Well, the simple answer was nope. I asked if books were available, and his reply was yes, but I ain't going to read no book if I don't have to. I saw an obvious problem with this, and not just with the stats shown about recidivism rate, but the wasted time and opportunities squandered. It's clear that we would not read on his own, or even given a book and told to read. If there was no verification process, it wouldn't get done. So, there you have it. Mandatory book reports. It sounds simple, even trivial, but I believe it'll make a difference. The length of the book, the time to turn it in are variable upon several factors, but both all within reason. Books will be determined based on the inmate's reading level upon incarceration, and hopefully, upon release, these levels of reading comprehension will have improved. The time wasted waiting for the next meal can and should be used to better oneself. Peter states it best in 2 Thessalonians 3:11. We hear that some among you are idle. They are not busy. They are busybodies. This passage from Scripture led to the saying, idle hands are the devil's workshop. Now I'm sure someone's grandmother out there has told them that in their childhood. And without a change, they remain the same. This is not a measure to be cruel. It's a measure to better them. I believe that if we're able to get them in a routine, a productive routine, while incarcerated, they will continue these good habits upon release. There are several obvious benefits to engaging inmates to read. Reading can easily be the foothold some need to get their life on track, and it gives inmates something to do besides reinforcing negative habits. If you lock up people that are obviously on the wrong path, put them together and give them no stimuli, they're going to resort back to what they know, and it's just going to make the situation worse for themselves and for John Q. Public. That's why it's imperative that we initiate programs to help inmates grow mentally, educationally, intellectually, to become better people. Because if jail is nothing else, it's a time out to reflect on things that you have done, things that you shouldn't have done, and how to progress in the future. This is why I ask you for your support. It's imperative that we get this done. Thank you. Have a good night.